Friends, Tirupati Balaji temple, which is situated in Andhra Pradesh, India, South India, the rules and regulations and the process have been drastically changed, my dear friend. In case if you're planning to visit Tirupati, then you should watch this video completely. It's just on the 14th of February, I just visited Tirupati and had a very good darshan, which is a post-COVID-19. So I will share my experience and real information which will really help you. So let's start the video, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you are new to this channel, because I really and usually upload vlogs on travel and temples. Because earlier, if you see that before COVID-19, if you want to go to Tirupati, you had two options. One is 300 rupees, that is special darshan entry, which you need to book from your location, and on the same day you need to visit a specified day. Second option is general, nothing but free darshan. You can go to Tirupati and stand in a queue, just get any free darshan ticket, that is for 50 rupees, and just enter for darshan. Okay, very easy, right? And third option was, which last year I went, go directly without booking anything and go by footpath, Alipiri and Srivari. I went by Srivari. When you go by footpath, nothing but not footpath, footsteps, half of the 2488 steps are there. When you complete 50%, you will be issued a special ticket. It's like special darshan, and with that ticket you can go in a shortcut, I would say special entry kind of darshan, and plus you will get one laddu free. So last year I went like that. Now coming to this year, nothing but COVID-19, post COVID-19, the process has been changed to control the COVID-19, guys. You cannot go directly. If you go directly, you will get a general ticket, nothing but free ticket. If you go today, that is 15 February, if you reach to Tirupati, buy a special general ticket, you will get day of visit day after 2 to 3 days, which is not possible. You have to go to Tirupati, get a general ticket, come back to your location, again go on so and so date, which is difficult. Second option is you need to buy a 300 rupees ticket, nothing but special darshan ticket. If you buy this ticket on the same date, you can go and visit, there is no problem, but there are certain rules and regulations which you need to follow. So, but how to book a ticket? Guys, whole month you cannot book a ticket. It's very demanding. Very few tickets they are allowing. Only 50% capacity of the tickets they are allowing, guys. Example, okay. Every 21st of the month they open that portal. Okay, tirupatibalaji.org. You can visit there. And 21st of the month to about 4 to 5 days only the tickets will be available. Believe me, within 2 to 3 days all the tickets will be over, guys. That is for next month. Today is 15th of February. If you want to buy a ticket, book a ticket, I cannot book. I had to log in. 21st of February they will open the portal. Okay, 21st of February to 25th or 26th I can book a ticket for March. Okay, March mid, entire about March I can book it. Okay, first come first serve basis. If you want to buy book a ticket for about 2nd March, 10th March something, you should buy as early as possible, as soon as the portal open. If you book after 1 or 2 days, you might not get. You will get after 14, 15 of February, sorry, March. So similarly, I booked a ticket for 300 rupees. But before going ahead, I just want to tell one more thing. Don't just book on 21st. Don't wait for that. I struggle a lot. You need to have a proper login. Okay, believe me, to activate that login it takes 2 to 3 days. At times what happen, you may be thinking I'll do it everything on 21st, but you may register, but it asks for some documentation, OTP. That OTP will never come, guys. What happens, that OTP usually for banks and other things you will see instantly will come, right, for credit card swiping and all, but this OTP sometimes comes, sometimes doesn't come. Due to this huge volume of people logging in, or maybe there is a glitch in the portal, Tirupati Balaji portal. Okay, so what you do is, today is 15th, right? Today, if you are planning to visit for next month, today only please register yourself on the tirupatibalaji.org website. Register, okay? If you are lucky, once at second or third attempt you will get the OTP and your registration will be successful. If not, keep on trying. Usually, sometime what happens, OTP will come next day, and try that, sometime it works, okay? If assuming that you are already registered, okay, successfully registered, and you are able to log in, then 21st whenever the portal opens, you please log in and book a ticket for yourself or your family or friends, how much ever you want. Okay. Now coming to, see, each and every ticket will be issued one free laddu. Okay. In case if you want additional tickets, I suggest you book it while booking the ticket itself. Like it will ask 50 rupees one ticket. I booked 10 laddus extra, so it was 500 rupees extra. If you forget to book, if you go and want to buy ticket for Laddus there, it is, believe me guys, it is huge queue. Okay, it may take 1 hour just to get the Laddu ticket. Then getting the Laddu is not a big deal, it's a 10 to 15 minutes. But ticket getting a receipt for Laddu is very difficult. Book it from here only, from your home location. That you already booked the tickets and how to go. You have 3 options guys, 4 options. One is by flight, and I don't think how many people want to go by flight. Second thing is by train, third thing is by bus. Whenever you want to reach there guys, plan in such a way that you return properly within the cutoff time. Example, all the buses, your personal car or anything from Tirumala on the hill, 12 o'clock night it is closed. Okay, I don't know which mode you want to go, assuming that I went by car actually. My plan was darshan was at 10 o'clock morning, so I plan to go by walk with my family and friends. So what happened in case, assuming that you are going by walk, I went by through Alipuri, okay, sorry, not Alipuri, sorry, that's the longest way. I went longest way but little easier. I went by Sriwari, difficult 2488 steps, but it takes about assuming that you are normal fit, it may take 1.5 hours. If you are very fit, it may take just 45 minutes to 1 hour to reach there. Some people it may reach maximum to 2 hours. Okay, plan in such a way. Morning entry of that Sriwari steps is 6 o'clock in the morning sharp. Before that, if you are going earlier, so there is no use, they won't allow. We reached by car, we reached at 5 o'clock, so 1 hour we were just waiting there. Okay, so better you reach there by 6 o'clock in your, if you are planning to go by your own car, okay, your own travels or something. So once you reach there, okay, you plan in such a way again, like if you want to do a haircut like me, okay, and you want to have a darshan, etc. So okay, you plan in such a way that you come back by at least 3 o'clock, because I am repeating again and again, 4 o'clock while coming down, you have to come down by Sriwari steps only, within half an hour you reach down guys. But 3:30, by 3:30, 4 o'clock you should enter the steps. If you miss by even 5 minutes, 4 o'clock, they won't allow. Only one option later on, you have to come by bus or car or anything other modes. Okay, it is very expensive, it is very tiring. It is about 30 kilometers you have to come down. If you are coming by walk, it is just about 3 kilometers, but steps half an hour. If you are coming by other mode of transport, very tidy, very useless it is. Believe me, I experienced that. We missed the route. Okay, sorry, we missed the time. We reached there by 4:30 and they just closed. They did not allow at all. So this is just to control, like guys, the security issues. Number one. Number two is animals. So in the night, in the dark, what happens? Animal will come in the forest area, roam around. So it will be disturbing for them, right? So I repeat, while going to Tirupati up, going to Tirumala from down, 6 o'clock is entry. While coming back, from top to bottom, it is 4 o'clock is the time cutoff. Going 6 o'clock 6 o'clock, coming 4 o'clock, okay, morning. Now coming to evening, this is for people who want to go morning. Now I am repeating for the people who want to go evening. If you are reaching Tirupati at 6 o'clock, you want to go Sriwari steps, you want to climb from the evening, 4 o'clock is the cutoff. Okay, entering is 4 o'clock, because within 2 hours it will be 6 o'clock. Okay, so 6 o'clock they won't allow. 4 o'clock you have to enter from down, so that by 6 maximum you will reach up. I hope this point is clear. If you are not clear, please comment in the comment section. I will let you know in detail. Since you already reached Tirumala, so it is hardly 5 to 10 minutes walk to the haircut if you are planning to do haircut. So it's a bit easy, and it may take earlier guys, what happens it was a bit easy and there was a proper counters. So you will get within 5 minutes the ticket, and their haircut it may take not more than 10-15 minutes. But now the process has been changed guys, counter has been changed. It is Hafizat manner, not like earlier little bit. Okay. So before that, before haircut, I missed one point. Let me tell you that. Okay, you reached Tirumala and sorry, yeah, I am in right track. You did a haircut. After haircut, okay, no need of worrying about the bathing and all. There is a proper bath facility. Good bath, you can take it, no issues. If you want, you can carry shampoo or soap with you. So if you are happy with the haircut, you can give dakshina to them. Otherwise, it's up to you. So assuming that you did a haircut, everything, now you are going for a darshan. Okay, 2 ways are there. One is free darshan, nothing but general darshan. If you have already taken the free ticket, so The dress code for the free ticket, it's up to you. There is no issues. Normal dress code you can wear, whatever you are wearing in day-to-day life. But in case if you went on the special darshan by booking online 300 rupees darshan, then you have to adhere to the dress code, guys. Dress code, traditional dress code you need to wear. I repeat, you need to wear traditional dress code. If you are not wearing, they will not allow at all. For women's, a proper sari or salwar or kurta. For men's, shirt or salwar kurta, I mean kurta pajama, or shirt and dhoti. Dhoti is mandatory. Or a kurta and pajama. Kurta pajama will do, or a dhoti will do, anything. In case you forgot from here, assuming that you forgot from here, you can buy from there itself. They are selling live there. But don't get fooled. Actually, some people they sell for 300, 400, 500 each dhoti. Some people will just walk little bit backward from the entrance, little far away from the entrance. You will get for 100 rupees. Okay, we got one dhoti for 90 rupees because we usually don't wear dhoti because we are not used to it. We don't know, but we need to adhere to the policies and procedures we just bought there. Okay, so do that. Better to carry from here. If you are going on online booking special darshan, please carry traditional dress or dhoti from here itself. Don't want to repeat, guys, so please carry all your masks with yourself, so that the mask is mandatory because crowd is more there. Even though there are so many precautions and so many distance, government has provided the rules and regulation for distance maintaining, but still at times what happens, people are not able to manage or control the crowd. So it is better to wear mask 24/7 until you reach home. Okay, just wear mask, do not remove it properly. So special darshan, if you are going, guys, you should not take more than roughly 1 hour, maximum 1 hour 50 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. Roughly, if I see, we are not taking more than 1.5 hours, guys. Roughly 1 to 1.5 hours you will finish your darshan. Okay. Now again I will give a pro tip, very bonus tip now for the darshan. Once you reach, once you reach near the temple, near the Tirupati Balaji idol, you have two options. Okay, two lines. One is left side, when you are walking like this, left side line. One is right side line. Okay, left side line is little far away, 1 foot far away from the distance of the god in the entrance. Right side line is near to that. What happens? Right side line is the main line, people keep on going. This is the line we should go, but this is the crowded line because near to the god you can see the god directly. It goes very slowly. This is the direction god you can see. When I am entering this line, this you can see. This line also people can see god, but what happens is they will force you to join the second line, and this line nobody wants to go. That's why people, whoever goes, is very less, and this line keeps on moving. It keeps, this line finishes in 5 seconds. There, when you reach the idol, they will not allow you to stand there more than 3 seconds. Within 2 seconds they will push you away. So hardly you will get 5 seconds to see the god. But if you come in this line, guys, first of all, this line, it moves very slowly and you can see the god idol very clearly, and you can have a very good darshan. And it takes about 10 to 20 seconds to reach there, 30 seconds to reach there. And also when you are near to the god, it takes 5 to 7 seconds to finish from there. Overall you can see 30 seconds, guys. So I was in first line. I was able to see, fortunate to visit, have a proper darshan for 30 to 40 seconds. So I suggest, if it's possible, come in first line. If not possible, we can't do anything, walk in the second line, guys. This is what the tip from me. The tips for all darshans, and assuming that you already finished darshan, you have option to have a lunch provided by god if you have time. We didn't have a time, so we could not have. If you have time, please have this. If you are not having time and you want to have in hotel or something, there are many hotels there. You can have food in hotel and come down. So as I repeated again and again, if you are coming by footpath and your vehicle is down somewhere, please reach to the Sriwari steps by 4 o'clock sharp, or at least target for 3:30, so that you will reach. After that, that's it, guys. So if you want to do any shoppings, do in very quickly there. Any idols and any chain or any god photos, do that. From there, if you are having time, you can go to one more Papanasam. It's called Papanasam. You can have waterfalls and other darshan. We could not go because we didn't have time, but again I came to know that even though you would have gone, I don't think you would have had water. On the way we visited 2-3 waterfalls and god temple. We visited temple, but there was no water at all, guys. I will try to put some of the pictures on this video. So I suggest once you finish this Tirupati darshan, if you have time, I would suggest you can also visit Kalahasti temple, which is from Tirupati it is 45 to 50 kilometers, from Srivari it is 70 kilometers, guys. So if you come by one or by train, not train, if you come by one or you can go by bus also, you can visit Kalahasti Sri Kalahasti temple. It is very traditional, very good, very big, and especially people come there for Rahu Ketu Puja, guys, which is Shani Mahatma god. And I visited every time, many times. Whenever I go to Tirupati Balaji darshan, I mandatorily go to Kalahasti and come. I did only once puja, that is Rahu Ketu puja, but usually I visit there and come. Okay, usually if you go in the evening times, Kalahasti just for a visit, it should not take more than 20 minutes. And if you go just for a darshan, okay, in the mornings, yesterday, I mean this time it took about 1 hour, guys. This is the first time in life 1 hour it took for Sri Kalahasti darshan. Okay, so other days I went on Saturday actually. Other days it should not take more than 45 minutes for darshan in Kalahasti. And in case if you are going for Rahu Ketu puja, the puja takes about overall 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour. Is a in proper way, 100% procedure they do that puja, it takes 1 hour. Okay, the tickets are about 500 and 750, and special VIP what you call Rahu Ketu puja also is there, which is 1500 2500. So I don't want to discuss on that. You can just buy 500 rupees ticket. If you are interested, you can go. Okay, coming to the hotels in Sri Kalahasti, there are many hotels, guys, very good hotels and very reasonable prices, and you have ample car parking also. I have already given this point also if you are interested. Okay, place is good to see, and very good small village kind of thing, but it's a good temple, and you can have a hotels also good, and food facility also is very good. Yes, you want a detailed video about Sri Kalahasti and what is the procedures and other things, you can let me know. I will make a separate video, detailed video, guys. Just want to make one more point. In Kalahasti, you don't have to worry about booking online, you don't have to worry about tickets. You just go directly to Kalahasti anytime. Tickets are available anytime, guys. You don't have to worry, directly you will get it, no issues at all. Okay, but for Tirupati, I forgot to mention one point. I repeat that again in the last, anyway, since I remembered. Please carry original government ID proof, whatever you have provided while booking the ticket online, guys. We provided Aadhaar card, please carry original Aadhaar card. If it is PAN, please carry your PAN. If there are students, they don't have government ID, please carry anything like school ID or something, mandatory. Without this, they won't allow at all, guys. You have to carry until the darshan. Actually, we forgot while submitting the luggage and mobile phones, we forgot to carry Aadhaar card. It was in bag. We came back again, we went to the exit of luggage, we collected the luggage, we removed the Aadhaar card, again we went to darshan, guys. Even though it was hectic, we managed it, but for you people I am telling in advance, please carry original documents with you, otherwise you will not get darshan, you will not get laddu at all. So with this having said, so please like, share, and in case if you are new to this channel, do subscribe. So, and I will see you in next video, my next video. Thank you.